Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a minute since I made one or whatever, but I decided to make one this time just because I actually made these really cool condos. The first condo I'm gonna show y'all like a little bit later in the video. I decided to do that one decorating only with CC because I wanted to see. I got a bunch of CC because I have a fucking problem. So I decided to start decorating. But after I made the 216 condos and then obviously they came out with actual apartments and real as apartments, I decided this would probably be a really good time to finally like actually make a condo. So I designed the other one and that one took me a long like time to make it. So I just decided that I would just record one of these decorations because it was too much. So, and that one has like a lot of clutter and everything. But regardless, these are two identical condos that are together and have like sort of the same build, but kind of not, just different insides, but the same build on the outside. And then I did little stuff in the back too, because I felt like I don't know, it just was too much land. So this is actually my first time. You guys, if you guys have been watching my builds or it's your first time watching my builds, y'all know that this is literally my first time doing the rooms like separately first, like the floor plan first, and then doing the actual decoration because I don't know why. I think it's because my brain be breaking sometimes. Don't be judging me because some of these builds is kind of crazy. Like I literally started making rooms and then I was like maybe not, and then I realized how small the rooms probably had to be, how big the rooms like didn't need to be. This is also my first time making so many walk-in closets. I am normally not a walk-in closet girly. I don't have a walk-in closet myself. Well, my closet's actually pretty big in my own home, but I actually don't have a walk-in closet myself. So it's really rare that I actually split up room and account for closets in The Sims. I also tried to do a lot more plants this time around. I feel like I have like all these great packs with all this like plant clutter, and the clutter looks really good, and I never use it. So like I decided to do something different. As you can see on the other side, just a little bit, if you are watching me build this terribly, that I actually use some wallpaper on that side too, like just something a little bit different. These are meant for like, I mean, any type of families. If you want to rent, like, and rent them both out, you can. If you want to live in one and rent the other one out, that's also possible. But like, I was just thinking about like how they don't really do, I haven't seen too many condos that I really like, so I decided to just make my own. Not to say that there's not any good ones, I just haven't checked. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm really lazy based on like how this goes. Also, at some point in the video, like I didn't realize that I had stopped recording, so literally finished decorating most of the downstairs, and then next thing I know, the video cut, and I was like, oh, oop, and then I had to actually fix it, and I was really annoyed with it. So, there's that. So, um, anyways, I just want to talk about this build a little bit too. It took me a minute to like actually cut these rooms up, and actually on the other side too, you can see kind of like a little like block room. I actually decided to make mud rooms this time, but they're a little bit hard to see. I don't like that they're a little bit hard to see, but either way, they were made. The stairs too took me a little bit of time. I normally never separate a room out for the stairs, but I did it for both of these because I don't know, something about it just made me feel like they were needed. I tried to make the window situation also as identical as I could, but that was not working for me. Like at all. I'm so sorry. I was failing on all accounts. But that's beside the point. I tried to make these stairs fit the best way I could because I really wanted them to be like, I don't know, like the type that turn a couple times. I feel like those are fancy stairs. Don't ask me why my stairs in my own home don't turn at all. There's like a straight. Oh, actually, no, they do have a landing. I'm lying. I'm a little liar. My stairs in my home do have a landing. So maybe that's why I like landings so much. Like, I normally don't build stairs like these either. Normally, I'm like a straight person, like when it comes to building the stairs just straight up. And sometimes, too, I do like to put ladders. But for some odd reason, whenever I go to play The Sims, I think I'm going to have like just a regular couple of people and that they're not going to have kids and they're not going to have babies or something like that. But instead, what do I end up doing? Having infants, having toddlers, having families. Okay, because the call is coming from inside the house. Don't judge me. And then y'all hear like another voice. That's obviously my husband in the other room because, you know, he's husbanding. So anyway, like I was saying, you guys can get a like kind of a good look at the floor plan now. I decided to give like this one more bathrooms. The other one only has like 2 bathrooms, but the other one I more had like a couple and like a guest room sort of situation. But this one I actually intended for people and their kids to live here. Like two to like a kind of nuclear family kind of situation, like 2 kids. I was thinking 2 boys, 1 girl kind of thing, which you'll see early, like later, say earlier, later when I decorate and everything like that. This is also the first time too that like I'm kind of doing this completely backwards. Normally the way that I do this, which sounds really crazy, is that I normally like decorate a room and then I like remember later like, oh yeah, lights. Like, so the fact that I'm like doing lights right now is completely and utterly like, it's really out of my mark. But I actually liked this way better because I felt like instead of having to figure out which room was going to go where, I had a clear like idea. I was going to use this light. I liked this light, but I felt like it was just kind of low, and I still didn't know what I wanted the theme of my living room to be just yet. So then I like immediately kind of got rid of it. So that light not gonna stay there. And then at some point I broke something and like turned, and everything got a little messed up, and I had to fix some stuff, and I was really pissed off about it. And I'm really glad that y'all didn't see that part. Well, y'all saw me fix it, but y'all didn't see how I actually broke it. Like, pretty much I got a new keyboard and I'm clicking buttons and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Don't judge me. Or do judge me. That's fair. It's a free country. Regardless. So I was trying to find like a lot of good lights for this, but a lot of them were just too big and I didn't want to raise my ceilings. I don't know why, but the tall ceilings, like they're nice, but I feel like they're really empty and I have to fill the walls with a lot of stuff. And so then I ended up finding these cute, like flower petal lights, and I actually like those a lot better because I ended up making like the way the room actually turned out. I think I preferred those more because I felt like they were just easier. I don't know why I decided to go with lamps too. I am normally not a lamp girly either, but you know, we're trying something different this year. It's 2024. So we're trying to do something a little bit different. And that little bit different thing was lamps. Like, I don't know why. I feel like they're kind of useless in The Sims because I don't like how they barely light a room, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know why it bothers me so much that they don't light enough of the room. Even though I have a lamp in my own bedroom. Like, I don't use an overhead light in my own bedroom for the aesthetic. But I just don't like them in The Sims. I feel like they don't give enough light, but let me mind my business. I also decided to do something a little different in this one too. I like Jack and Jill bathrooms. Like, I don't know why I do. I don't know what made me want the boys and the girls to share a bathroom, but I was like, you know what? I want the kids to share a bathroom, and I put the bathroom on there. Also back there a little bit, we'll talk about this while I'm putting these windows in and doing whatever I'm doing. There's like a little patio. So that like little room or whatever is like screened in. I have like a CC for it, and it's like screened in windows, and it's actually, they're all screens, so like they can get a good breeze coming in. And I do fix it a little bit later. But those are actually screens, which is why it looks like a greenhouse effect. But people are not baking alive in there, I promise. I mean, if anyone decides to use it, that is a little shared little area back there or whatever. And also, I changed the names. It does not say Tam Nang Sands for this. I honestly forgot to change the apartment names and like unit names because I really don't care. I feel like the unit system is slightly annoying, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. Like, it's a little bothersome to me because it's very particular and everything decides to be shared until it's not shared. And honestly, I hate these fucking lines. Like, I feel like I know why they're there, but I don't know, they just irk the hell out of me. And at this point, I'm just glad that my game is like working enough to actually get anything done. Also, at this point, clearly remember to put a door in, like, because my house did not have one. And once again, a lot of these windows too are CC. Which if anyone actually requests in the comments, even though no one ever comments, if you guys want to know the CC, I will find it. I can't remember off the top of my head what CC it is right now, but I ended up like, I literally decided to build this on a whim one day and just was like, I needed more CC. I clearly still have not put a fucking door in, which is crazy. I thought I knew I needed a door, but clearly I did not. I decided to do a different back window. That's crazy work. And that is absolutely wild. I do love these windows though. I feel like these windows actually fit a lot better. Hopefully you guys can see some of the names as I'm like clicking through stuff of the windows and stuff like that. But this build took me like three or 4 hours, not in like including actually building the structure. I thought you guys would prefer me not to build the structure this time too. I've never done just a build only, just a decoration only video either. We were just trying a lot of new things in this video, so I hope you guys enjoy the video and enjoy my talking for the next, like, I don't even know how long it's been, like 45 minutes I guess is the best way to describe it. I thought about putting music in, but I was like, maybe they want to hear my voice, Maybe y'all like my voice. Maybe it turned y'all on. I don't know. Um, but I also like these lights. When I found these lights, I never saw like, I don't know why I never paid attention to lights like these. I like wall lights. I think that, but they're just a pain in the ass for me to put in because I'm not the best builder. So sometimes they get annoying. But I did the same on the other side too, where I kind of put like wall lights in the hallway. I often forget to light my hallways. These lights are also like pool lights, kind. I use them in the pool too, but I also use them in the bathroom. I don't know why. They just kind of called out to me. Like, they was just like, these would probably be cool in the kids' bathroom or whatever. Like, I don't know what it was. And then, I don't know why I decided to have, like, more hanging lights. I decided lamps with the kids with more hanging lights in here. I'm not sure why, I guess. But this is around the time, too, where I was like, you know what, I think I want a walk-in closet. But I hadn't decided if I was going to do a walk-in closet and a bathroom, like an ensuite. But then I realized that the way that the bathroom is set up currently, I can't, like, the upstairs bathroom, that the parents technically would not be able to get in the bathroom. Also, I do not ask me why both master bedrooms are in the front of the house. I'm not quite sure myself. I don't know why I feel like children would go towards the back so that everyone can, like, I don't know, they don't really need to see out the front of the house. I don't know. Like, don't ask me what that is. It just seems like something different. I also toggled and played around with the idea of putting curtains up, but I do and don't like curtains. I have like a really crazy relationship with curtains. Like, high key. I also gave up on that bathroom light and was just like, fuck it. They're just going to get like a nice tall little like circular light or whatever. And then finally we can get down to the decorating. Okay, so me in this mudroom situation, here I finally remember to put a door in. Me in this mudroom situation has been real interesting. One, I do not have a mudroom. I've never lived at a residence that has had a mudroom, I guess. Like, I like them. I'm mad that you can't see them. Like, on the other side, you can kind of see it up top there, like a little bit. But I'm mad that I did all this effort for virtually nothing. But, let me mind my business or whatever. Like, I also decided to put the doors in, like, before decorating each room too. Like, all the actual doors. I am really proud of like how I actually set everything up, even though I had to like fix a little bit of like a couple of things before I did that. I didn't, but I also know that I didn't want, like, I'm coming out of my like open concept era. I don't like open concept. I don't like open concept rooms. Oh, I completely forgot I did that. So remember I said I broke my room earlier? Well, I definitely put like a door in a really stupid spot. And like now I can't really fix it as much, I think. Like, but I actually like that original door, but I ended up changing my mind anyway. I don't know. I wanted the kitchen and the dining room to be connected and like open, but I didn't want the kitchen and the living room to be open. I don't know why. I forgot that I completely and utterly did that, and I just put a door there. But later in the build, you'll see like why. Like I said, I broke my build a little bit by touching stuff like I wasn't supposed to. So, also, I have no idea why I decided to put the bathroom off the kitchen. I don't know why I would do that. Honestly, it probably should have been in the stairway room, but I don't know. I feel like it was fine. Most people don't like their bathrooms off of their kitchens, and I actually, like, my in-laws kind of have that kind of situation going where their bathroom is off of their kitchen, which I feel like is like a great thing because people can come in and like use the restroom, but I feel like it's also a bad thing because like, why are you like this? I don't know why I use clear doors for the bathrooms, but I mean, it's not like anyone can see anyone on the toilet. I feel like that's nasty work, but I did it anyway. It was really hard for me not to use that bookcase door. I kind of wanted to use that bookcase door, like, haha, but also, like, to get into the closet, it seems weird to use a bookcase door. Also, I'm finding that I love double doors for master bedrooms. Like, you're the master of the home, so you have a double door. You have two doors to open up, like, because it's elegant as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me feel good. So, anyways, I think I started at the bottom here. Like I said, you guys know that I tried to like do something a little bit different. I did different floors this time. I was trying to make sure that these look like two different like places. But as you can see, the way that one's decorated is completely different than the way this one's decorated. Also, I was really wrecking my brain with this damn mud room. Okay, it's a lot smaller on the left-hand side one because I don't know why. It was my first try at it, but this time I decided to be adventurous, like, and do something a little bit different, but I was failing on all accounts. So I apologize right now for the amount of zooming in that I have to do to fit this somewhere because I was tweaking out. It was all bad. Okay, I put these at the bottom. I like these at the bottom, But then I realized very quickly that the way that my life was lifing, they wasn't finna work. And I got so upset and so annoyed. And this took me probably, I feel like most of the time of the build was me doing this because I was really struggling. And y'all get to watch me struggle. And I get to watch me struggle because this was a mess. And I was like, by the end of this mudroom, I was so sick of it. I don't think I'll ever do a mudroom again. Especially because, like, the way the walls are, I can't see, like, everything. And this one also, the other side is way more cluttered than this one is. Probably because I was just so done with this. I was, like, over it. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But I think the mudroom actually came out really nice. It came out nice on the other side, too. I didn't really zoom in as much. That one also has, like, more art. That one has more of a, and I also did that one separate, too. So if you guys want this one on a separate lot as well, I could also do it, which you'll see at the end. I'll show you what both lots are called. They are modded, so you have to click modded. So if you want to see them and download them, and you can put in whatever, you know, you took out, like whatever you want to take out yourself. Like, I appreciate that. However you want to decorate it. You could absolutely think that this build is ugly. I'd support your feelings on that. Like, I have a specific way that I like to build. As y'all can see, I was completely over it at this point. And then I was like, never mind, forget about it. And I just got rid of the boxes and just placed them. I was like, you know what? This is too much. This is too much on me. Like, I haven't left the house in like 2 days because it's the weekend. And I thought I was going to do something relaxing. But silly me, for some strange reason, thought that building and recording was actually relaxing. So how funny was that? I was also talking to my friend while I was doing all of this. So that also was not helping. Like, I was talking to her and trying to, like, focus at the same time, which I'll probably never do that again. If you want to know why the houses are raised up the way they are, I don't have an answer for you. I have no clue. Like, if you really want to know, I want to do something darker, some darker wood up here. And I want this, like I said, I want this house to look, like, really different. But then something in me was like, you know what, let's do really dark wood. And I actually really like this kind of charcoalish, like, dark wood color. I think that that's really nice. And then I decided to, like, stick with tile. I think I decided to stick with actual tile in the kitchen and bathrooms. And I was considering carpet upstairs, but immediately changed my mind after that. I also decided to do, like, a lot darker. I normally always pick paints with baseboards. But I honestly didn't want to this time. And, like, even that, like, yellowish color, like, I've never used this paint before. So I was doing something a little bit different for, like, everything. Because I've never used this sort of paint. I don't know what made me choose it today. Probably because my cousin's wedding is coming up. And she was, like, one of her colors is peacock teal. So, like, or peacock green, I guess, is more what it is. It's like a, like, kind of type of teal in a sense. So because of that, I just decided, like, I wanted, like, a darker. Like, over there in the other one is, like, a lot, like, really, like, bursting with colors, very white, very, like, eccentric kind of colors. I was kind of going for, like, one of those, like, not the goths and the preps live next door to each other, but I think I was going for more of a, like, just, like, a darker kind of personality, kind of darker sort of theme. Like, both of these families are probably, like, really nice, whoever you guys decide to move in here. And I tried to do a little bit of baseboard, but and ultimately ended up picking just, like, darker colors, I guess, because I don't know. I just wanted darker colors for those rooms. And I actually liked some of them. Like, some of them were nice and dark. I didn't want them too dark, like in the kids' rooms, which is why I put, like, purple, and, like, that's kind of more of a tealish. And then this, like, light green. I kind of wanted, like, a different kind of contrast, too. But I didn't want it to be, like, too crazy. And then I forgot which one I was making my closet, which one I was making my bathroom. And then I decided that one was my closet, because obviously the top. So, that being said, too, I think I picked, like, a different color for that room, too. I picked orange. So, around this time, too, was probably once I started decorating, like, y'all see everything got cut out, and all of a sudden, like, the downstairs is finished decorated, and then the upstairs is decorated, too, and I just have to do the master bedroom. But, like I said, I wanted different tile. I actually really liked some of this tile. It was actually really nice to me. I'm not a white kitchen person. Like, I personally don't like white kitchens in general. However, like, in The Sims, I actually do like them. I feel like they're nice. I also try to pick a different, like, style for all the tiles per bathroom. Like, per, like, tiled room, I should say. Not even per bathroom. And as y'all can see, I completely forgot about that bathroom I made over there while I'm literally decorating all of these, which is crazy work, honestly. But I was like, you know what, why not? But yeah, I picked the same kind of tile like style for all of them. I wanted the kids to be kind of bursting with color once again, but I wanted something a little more neutral for them. I picked like a mintish like light blue for the parents, but I picked like a teal or something like that for them because I felt like, I don't know, as a kid I used to have to share a room and we always had to pick colors that actually people at both parties wanted, and so that's why I was like, I feel like the bathroom should be neutral. Y'all about to watch me struggle with this decorating this living room though, because I was trying to get something that matched with this color, and in all honesty, I definitely did a bad job when it came to picking the colors. I probably should have, because I like this gold. The gold is nice, and I feel like it bounces off the green kind of nicely. But I also was like, maybe this ain't really it. I tried it like a couple of different things because I really like this couch. And this is the couch that I really wanted to go with in general. And then you about to watch me struggle with these walls again because I can't seem to get it together. It's clear that I haven't built in a while because, like, just like you guys' game, my game broke really hard too. And this was what I was doing to kind of keep in my time since my gameplay was completely wrecked. Even though my CC beds aren't currently working right now, and Sim Studio currently is not working right now for me either, which is also ghetto. But like I said, I was trying something different, but for some odd reason, this just looked really gaudy to me. Like, it might be working for someone else. You guys might like this vibe, but I like that table too. That's the other thing. I really wanted to use this table. Like, I thought this table was giving. I was like, this, like, I mean, even though it looks a little off, like, I feel like these people have, like, like off tables. I don't know. I feel like people who have kids in their house have like really interesting furniture. I don't have kids, but I have interesting furniture. So I guess like something like that. But I wanted an interesting coffee table. But I also wanted a coffee table. I also wanted stuff to match. Like I have a problem. Just don't mind me. So in the end, I actually ended up switching the colors because I just couldn't get anything to match with this color. And actually, high key, I probably should go back and fix the mudroom because I switched the colors of the mudroom and the living room, and so I should probably switch them. And you guys will see what I also did before too, where I like kind of switched the doors for this. I need to fix it because I actually like the door I used for the living room, but because I broke my my kitchen because I accidentally turned it, everything just went south. Don't ask me why no two rooms are the same color. I can't personally tell you. Like, I really wish I could, but I can't tell you. Like, I do not know. I ended up using that purple instead. Okay, yeah, good. So, like, I literally just built this and decided to start recording, but I literally, because it took me so long to build it, I forgot how I ended up switching some stuff out. So I ended up going with like the white kind of couch, white aesthetic kind of deal, because like I said, I really wanted to use that table down there. And I thought the table was really cool, but I also am starting to put more paintings on the wall too. I was not a painting girly, so we're trying to dress our living rooms up. I don't know why my living rooms used to be like really dull, I guess is the best way to describe them. Like super dull too, like to the point where it like didn't look, my Sims houses didn't look lived in at all, and that was a problem because I would see these amazing builds and they would look like just amazing. I don't know why I did like a marble-ish kind of theme here. Please don't ask me. Like, I just went with what was in my heart. But I like the white bouncing off the red. I felt like that like matched really well. And I think I actually put a rug in here too. I love me a good rug. I like hardwood floors, but I love me a good rug. Probably because my house is carpet and I don't really be vibing with that at all. Like, my house has a lot of carpet and I can't deal with it because I have cats and I have to deal with that. But yeah, I actually really like the marble-ish kind of theme, this white theme that I went with. I think it came out really nice. And it kind of sucks that I decided not to use that like teal, but whatever. Let me mind my business. Then I moved on to the kitchen for some odd reason. I came back for more clutter later, but I don't know if that's recorded for you guys. So I guess we'll find out together at the end of this video if like you guys got to see me do clutter. But I want to say no. Clearly my brain broke a little bit there because I'm trying to figure out which like tops I wanted. I like a kitchen that kind of wraps around. Like, I think that it's really nice. I like big kitchens. Mostly because I do the cooking in my household. My husband does cook from time to time. But I actually really like a kitchen that like really wraps around and has like an island. Like, I really like those vibes. I will say, like, my favorite pack so far, like, just in general, is probably the home decorator pack. I actually really love and use most of that build stuff almost all the time. Home decorator, outside of my CC, like, it's just my favorite pack for building in general. And that's because I'm a modern girly. My home is not modern, unfortunately, but I am a modern girly pop. And but I also did like the family one too, the first pack. I can't think of what the name of it is right now, but that pack is also one of my favorite ones to build with. I just love their appliances. I felt like their appliances were giving. I was supporting it fully. I was considering putting a stove in, but something told me to do like a burner or whatever. And I never use these end pieces for the corners. I just like end stuff on appliances, and I was like, let's try something a little bit different this time, and I think I did in the other one as well. But like I said, I was really kind of striving to make sure that these all look like completely different places. Like, I wanted them to be completely different condos, because I feel like that would have been I don't know. I feel like condos that are next to each other that look alike are counterintuitive. There's no reason why. I mean, they're condos. They were made together. Obviously, they would look alike. I'm pretty sure anybody in new construction would probably tell me that all condos built together look alike. But I don't know. Like, I mean, it just seems weird to me. I don't like things that look like that right together. But regardless, I also remember to put in a trash can this time. Oh my god, the last build, I never remember trash cans. Like, it's really upsetting. I also remember the dang mailbox this time too, because I never remember mailboxes. And because I've already played through and like touched the other condo, you guys were blessed this time, because I definitely uploaded the other one without like any of that stuff. I don't know why I forget about trash cans. Like, I forget about trash cans, I forget about dumpsters. I don't know why I do that. Please don't ask me why. It's very upsetting and it's so annoying, because I literally, anything that I build, you guys, I do try to like play a little bit. So I get really pissy because I'll be literally living in a house that I just built, and then I'm like, girly pop, there is no trash can, and I am upset. So here I did want to do like, I think the other one too has one, but it's a little bit different. Their island is different than this island. I want to do a smaller island. I normally always do like the squares kind of thing, but I don't know why. I wasn't feeling it this time. Also, I don't know why my chairs weren't giving. Like, my chairs were like, no, you're good, and would not, I don't know, like, let me place a chair. I got rid of the half circle. I like the half circle, but it doesn't always work for me, and sometimes it looks really off, and I don't like it. Then I kind of had to like build my chair up a little bit. Then I realized that obviously there's a freaking door in the way. That's why none of this was working. And I was like losing my literal mind, because I was like, no, I set this up the right way. So why is this not working? Then, like, as you can see there, I realized that's why it's not working. Failing on all cylinders. But I don't know. I always like islands in my homes. Like, I think that they're really cool. I think they're really cute. I watch a lot of House Hunters and a lot of Property Brothers. Like, and I very much have a champagne taste, but you know, on The Sims I have a champagne budget, so it works out really well. Unlike in real life, where I definitely have a beer budget and champagne taste. It's a little crazy. But that being said too, I actually really like the lights in here. I think that they're not as big as the other ones. I feel like I'm kind of annoyed that I need two, but I think it's like well lit rooms. I also decided to give these guys a dishwasher, and the other side doesn't have a dishwasher. I don't know why. Like, don't ask me why. I put a couple more appliances in here too, because I feel like with kids, like, they always need to be having a lot of stuff. I didn't put a rice cooker in here. I'm not gonna hold you guys. That's the one thing I hate about this pack, and the reason why I hate the rice cooker, even though I have my own rice cooker and my own Instant Pot, is that I hate that my Sims go to use it so much. It's so annoying to me. Like, they see a freaking rice cooker and they're like, oh, right now? Like, I should make rice right now? Who wants rice? Like, there's constant rice. And it's super annoying because I don't pay attention to it. And then next thing I know, there's, like, stinky rice in my, like, pot or whatever. Also, ignore my hilarious Wicked Whims stuff in my clutter. It's a mess. I also often forget to put a sink in a lot, too. So I, really got my kitchen together this time. I tried to clutter it up as best as I could. This is where I broke my kitchen, like, okay, so you guys get to see it too. I didn't realize, kind of, like, because I did it again. I didn't realize how I did it and why I did it. But I ended up having to fix it later, and it was a mess. So then, obviously, after I broke my kitchen, I was like, let me just take a minute, and instead, as you can see that little divot in there, that's when I broke my kitchen, and I was so irritated because I didn't realize what I did, like, at all until I got back down. But then I was like, let me just clutter up this room real quick, and I wanted to add a couple more things to it. I like it being, like, kind of cluttered up, but I didn't, like, want to put anything on the floor. I did look for some kids' clutter to put on my kids' floors, but I think their rooms are too small, and the rooms looked really crowded, and I didn't really like it. But you guys will see that, like, after we get upstairs. Like I said, I ended up decorating, like, literally everything, like, while you guys weren't watching, and that was a mess. I was really upset, because I had gotten, like, a good chunk of the way, but I guess it worked out because the build took, like, this decoration took way longer than it should have. And that was a problem. I like the gym thing, but I don't know why. I didn't look good on the marble. I don't know. I think the marble looked really sophisticated. Even though, in all honesty, I doubt that people with kids would have, like, so much marble, because I feel like it's very hard. I know, like, a lot of people who have, like, kid-friendly homes. I also let it be known that I put these photos right here, but because I didn't notice them against the wall, I tried to put something else there, and you guys are gonna laugh at me because it looks fucking crazy. But yeah. Then this is obviously where the skip happens. So obviously you can see the bottom there. I decorated everything else, and now I'm upstairs. I decorated the kids' rooms. I put, like, bunk beds in both, but only one bunk bed has two beds. The other one has something else. So I decided to just go ahead and do the master bedroom first, which is what I made green. And actually, you can get a better look. Like, their shower is nice. I actually gave them a double vanity in the shower because, like I said, it's a Jack and Jill bathroom, and I like it. I did not decorate the parents' room as much as I kind of thought I should have, but I don't know why. I feel like they just wouldn't spend as much time in there. I did something, but not, like, enough. Then I had to clear some of my stupid notifications, because even though, like, this is actually my build world. I actually have, like, one save that's just a bunch of different lots that I've built on. So I just go to this one whenever I need to do something. And ironically, I did not save when I actually left this game today. So none of this is actually saved. And that's just fun. If you guys look over to the left a little bit, you can see kind of like the closet over there. It's like an extravagant, really big closet. And it's got like a lot going on in it. But I didn't want to do that this time. I felt like they had like a smaller closet. And they just, like, parents, they get up, they walk in, and they get dressed and go about their day. So I didn't want to make it, like, too extravagant. It's just, like, something like the idea of a place to change so that your kids don't walk in on you naked. Like, it sounds really strange, but I feel like parents don't really get enough privacy, and maybe they just want to get dressed in peace. And it's probably hard to do that whenever, you know, kids are, like, busting in, like mom, dad. So just, like, something a little small. It's not like a top tier walk in. Like, they could probably get, like, a home decorator situation to happen, and they could redecorate the room. But just something, like, nice for them to go and, like, get dressed and be comfortable. I love this CC shower, even though I used a different shower. I use it in the other room a lot, but I also really like this shower from, like, the gym pack. I don't know why I like it so much, and I'm kind of mad that they gave them such nice showers. I'm like, this is, like, a really nice shower. Like, why is it not in the other pack? The bathroom's a little bit crowded. I didn't clutter it at all because it's really really crowded, and I just didn't like it. And it just seemed like no one would be able to fit. I haven't let my Sims live and walk through this house yet, so I cannot advise you on if everything is usable and if Sims aren't going to get stuck. Because this bathroom is giving me my Sim is going to get stuck and, like, scream da ba doo, like, you know, type of vibes. But something about it. I also like the fact that I like the glass doors. They're really nice, even though, like I said, clear bathroom doors are crazy work because anyone could look in. But there's nothing there. I thought about putting something there, but I was like, you know what? Never mind. Leave it. And then I decided to decorate kind of the rest of the parents' bedroom because it's really dry. Like, the kids got a lot of stuff. And the kids have so many toys, and I tried to put different toys in each room so that to encourage, like, Sim kids to play with each other a little bit more. I don't know. I put this for, like I said, a nuclear slash, like 2-parent, 3 kind of, like, 2-parent, 3 kids household, or even a single parent with 3 kids or something like that, just so, like, they would have enough room, even though I think these places are, like, real expensive. I tried to clutter up the bedroom the best way I could with, like, stuff that seemed, like, appropriate, like, for them. I also really like these these nightstands. I've never seen these nightstands a day in my life. Like, I think they're CC. I can't remember just by looking at it, but I think they're CC, and I actually really like them. I think they came out really well, and I like the way they match with the room. Oddly enough, I probably would have them in real life if I liked plants enough. I do have plants, but like I have a plant and it's alive out of spite because I got it and I didn't really want it, but someone said that I'd kill it, and now I have a thriving plant after 2 years. Yes, I could have let it die after the first year and I proved my point, but what's the fun in that? So I'm spitefully growing a plant in my home currently. I thought about putting a chair in, but I couldn't find a chair that really matched the aesthetic. I was looking for one, and this is the best I could come up with. I also really like the tiny home build stuff. And I was thinking about putting like a nook here, but there's already a bookshelf downstairs. So I decided just to like have a chair, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like every good room just has a chair in it, even though my bedroom doesn't have a chair in it, but it just looks really empty and I didn't really like it. It wasn't bobbing with me. Like somewhere to sit where you're like doing stuff. Then I decided to put a TV in. I haven't used this TV in a really long time, but I actually really like it because I like that it's got like a bookshelf and a sound center and everything like that. Like this room is very like dull, but I actually like the emptiness of it. I also really wanted to use these because, obviously most families, maybe not mine exactly, have a lot of photos of their families up. Like, so I really wanted like these empty ones to like for families to put in. When I changed everything and broke stuff, obviously this is where I was like, oh, I messed up my outer wall. And I had to put my windows back because you guys watched me break my kitchen. And so that was not the plan. I like shifted it really bad, and that really upset my spirit. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But yeah, I noticed that most families obviously have like pictures of themselves up and stuff like that. Like I know me and my family do like photo shoots, so I decided to like kind of put something up on top of the fact too that like, obviously these kids would be like, they've lived here a while, so there's 3 kids, so there will be like family photos. I thought that would be like more fun. I had already put some art down here, as you guys can see. I cluttered it up a bit, but I wanted to put more art that like didn't look so childish, because like these kids are like, there are no toddlers. There's not really toddlers in this house. It's just like I built it for teenagers and like just regular children. And then I tried to also put some plants in too, because like I said, I'm trying to get more into this plant life. But I try to place this plant here, and when I completely forget about this like photo over there, even though you just saw it, I'm like, why won't this match? Like, what's going on? I'm trying to put it here, and then I happen to like pay attention and like put the wall up and realize that there's something right there. Because I really was trying I was really trying, as y'all can see. And I was like, what is like, why won't it fit? I was really having all types of struggles. I was really annoyed, and that's why it won't fit. Listen, I was really struggling. But, and I think I had already decorated the bathroom and everything, and then that's the office decoration too. So I did decide to come out here, and like I said, these are all screened in, so, it actually like open air breathes. There's no windows needed because these are screens, so, like, and they catch mosquitoes and stuff if the Sims had mosquitoes. So I decided to do that. I decided to put a bird feeder out. I've never used the bird feeder before, so I kind of can't wait to see what that looks like with gameplay. I don't know why. I feel like condos should have pools. I thought about putting I like this as a communal area out here that doesn't belong to anybody. And I feel like the kids will play in the pool while the parents have like a grill, like party or something like that. Because normally my Sims celebrate Juneteenth. And sometimes 4th of July too, depending on what my Sims look like. But I feel like this would probably be a good time to have that. I love the matching furniture I got from, I think it's like Backyard Cool Stuff. Actually, like the backyard stuff is actually nice patio furniture. I did get some CC patio furniture, which is like what that couch is over there. I don't know why that couch is just not giving. It's not. I mean, I like matchy, but not that much matchy. And then obviously I wanted enough room for everybody to be able to sit. So I figure a family of 2, like, and a family of 5, like, would be fine. And funny enough, when I was thinking of this, I was thinking of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, like, where literally next door, is, like, next door to them is, like, that nice upscale couple. I don't know what I tried to make here. I kind of wanted, like, a kind of, a different kind of roof, y'all, but I failed. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It took me like all of 5 minutes of trying to do this to where I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't even want it anymore. And it wasn't giving, it wasn't stretching, it wasn't doing anything I needed it to do. And at that point I was like, I'm just gonna put a regular roof on it and kind of give it a greenhouse kind of vibe, so you can sit in it and still get some sun and still kind of cool off. I didn't really care how tall the top was. It was not giving. I was losing my little bit of mind and I was stressed out. I didn't like it. So I kind of did like, it's kind of like at a greenhouse effect. Hopefully my Sims don't like burn alive in it or catch on fire in it. Or die from smoke inhalation. Like I said, it's a screen. So hopefully if they grill inside, like it won't be so bad. But I did not play in here yet. So don't judge me. And I decided to do a little something different with the pool, even though I was like forgetting where the actual pool stuff was. It was a rough build, clearly. But I actually liked this idea too. I like pools in the background. I never put cement under them. I don't know why. I feel like that's just a lot of work for me to put all that stuff. Remember those like lights from the bathroom that I said they're like also my pool lights? I don't know why, but I like them. They're up against the pool, and I actually like the way they showed up. I just kind of be putting anything anywhere. I don't be paying attention to where I feel like they should go. I didn't even know they were in the pool light section until I got like to the pool. And I think they're a little bit uneven too, but you know, I don't think you need that much light when you need to swim. But I like the way they looked, so I was like, might as well keep them because it was cute. It was cute to me. And then I needed to find a ladder, which took me a minute to find. I hate finding pool accessories. It takes me forever to find them, and it's too much work. Also, don't like how like I just now noticed that this rock one is like slightly molded, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I don't know why I went with a white aesthetic, but this like pool ladder is like slightly molded, and like why is it so rusty? Like that just I would complain to my landlord about that. Like why is it so rusty? I didn't like it. It fit the aesthetic that I was going for, but I didn't like it. I was really upset and I was really annoyed because I was like, why would you do this? I thought about putting, I wanted to put some floaties in because I feel like that would be the one thing that the teenagers and the adults will be doing while the kids are like running around, splashing, playing and stuff like that, is like floating and relaxing. If I had a pool in my backyard, I would be doing that. But I also wanted a floaty that was like looked like it was for kids, which is where the pizza one comes in, which is actually oddly enough my favorite one. I'm just mad that they don't have a cheese only one. I think they only have like pepperoni, supreme, like and all that other stuff. I am a cheese pizza girly pop. But I also want to take the time to show you guys this actual, like what this build ended up looking like, since you guys didn't get to see me decorate it. As you can see, it's like all white aesthetic. It's like a lot lighter. It's kind of completely different. Upstairs, they have 2 bathrooms, but they have two full bathrooms, one upstairs, one downstairs. It's more plant oriented. It's more definitely towards like adults. Yes, I put a bunk bed in because I really like that bunk bed setup, but I feel like that was easier. And this one has way more CC in it because I was trying to see if I could do a build with just CC. So definitely they look completely different. I also remember to get a mailbox. Also, it's hard for me to find mailboxes. No matter how I look for mailboxes, I can't seem to find like what I'm looking for. And it's because they're all the way in like accessories. I feel like they should have their own little stupid thing on the like little house menu. And I was actually kind of happy I got to use this cluster mailbox like for the first time in forever. I've never used it. The colors were not giving, so I just went with white because I was like, oh, these colors kind of suck. But you know, let me mind my business. Like I said, I remembered to put a trash can in the other one, maybe not this one. I know the windows look kind of crazy. Don't judge me. Like it just is what it is. I might add a window to the closet later, but this is what they look like and this is how they came out. I ended up naming them the Superior Condos because I'm from Cleveland. If you know, you know. And don't get on me for the way I was trying to spell condos. I was once again talking to somebody while I was finishing all this stuff off, and everything was just like going terrible. But and I also had to like take the time to actually count because I didn't know if it was talking about bedrooms in total per building or per like actual for the full lot. So I was working really hard, y'all. But you guys can find it under that. The reason it says save new is because, like I said previously, I actually ended up, I've actually uploaded the first house by itself. So if you liked one of the condos by itself, then it's actually been uploaded already. And that's what it looks like. I'm gonna like go and show you guys where to find it. My name is Miss Insomniac on here, so there it is in the showcase. I tried to find it in my library first, but obviously it wasn't giving, so there it is. It's just called Townhouse. So if you guys want to download one without the other, this one's just called Townhouse, and I can upload the other one if you want it by itself. But thanks for watching my video. Bye.